వెండి తెరపై విడని ఆశే మరణమైనా చెరపనే లేదే కనుమోయది తపనే నిదురపోని కలవి నీవే
I didn't grow up thinking that I would be a filmmaker.
I always wanted to make films.
I had never any plan, nor did I have any dream to become a filmmaker.
Somehow I wanted to do films myself. It felt magical.
Actually, my first film happened quite by accident. I didn't intend to direct it.
I guess it was kind of moving out of my comfort zone. Maybe was it that shift that probably unlocked creativity within me and my wanting to explore the medium of cinema.
The first film, which is probably quite a hard thing to do, it was finding the right story.
I myself didn't know why I chose it, but I thought this is a film I should start my career with.
Personal kind of vision to experiment with the form and with the content.
It was like holding a full loaded gun, and I was not knowing that how dangerous it is to hold this gun.
I was in a situation where I had half a script and probably a producer.
Why not go for the full hog and do what I really love, which is filmmaking?
I realized that I am actually visualizing a film, and then I decided to make a film consciously.
If you really, really desperately want to make a film, it really is in God's hands to decide whether you are the chosen one or not.
I had this dream.
I never had that huge dream to become like a showman.
I had this dream to be a filmmaker.
Making the film itself is a, kind of a dream come true.
I had dreams of learning about various things of cinema before I embark on my first film as a director.
My dream was to make the film in such a poetic manner.
It would be an experience that they would have to cherish and, carry with them for a long time.
The initial flame that the novel set in me, and to realize it through the medium of cinema itself was a challenging dream.
For once, and maybe for posterity, get the real Indian faces and the real India onto screen.
Dream itself, it is a double-edged sword.
My dreams were my fears, and I guess my fears were my dreams too.
How to illustrate the story without losing the soul of it?
All those dreams and aspirations I had about becoming a filmmaker haunt you.
The worst fear was, what happens if something goes wrong in between.
Everything that could go wrong would go wrong.
The only fear was that
The film you're going to make, will it make sense to anyone?
My concern was that I should be able to bring out the sensitivity of the story.
My biggest fear was my inexperience in this working field.
Fear of having to deal with a large number of people.
I was not afraid, I was not happy. I feared for the people around me.
had I known that this medium is so powerful medium and very risky medium.
Take this chance to leap off the cliff and make a fool of myself to the world. Otherwise, I'll never know that am I a filmmaker or am I not?
I would not call my film to be something which I orchestrated. It was something which the universe conspired to orchestrate.
Oh, my first day as a director.
I think all I felt was numb.
At once joyous, but also very scary.
I had goosebumps.
I was a little bit nervous.
I was a bit tense.
Sava felt even more intimidated and just terrified.
First time I said action.
This is another big moment. To say action is like, it's like a dream for years.
The first time I said action, it came out as such a squeak that half the unit couldn't hear it.
Top of my voice, I used to say action. Somebody says action, and you let go. Oh gosh, the camera's rolling. So I didn't use the word action ever on my first film.
I remember the first shot. I remember kind of being worried that, it should look natural, it should look real.
Everyone says that your very first shot, when you shoot the film, is the scariest. That act of calling action is almost impossible.
First take, first okay shot. and everybody clapped, you know.
So the first 2 days I was just playing with the camera. I want to look through the camera and see my shots start to come alive without rolling the camera.
When I directed that first shot and called action, like all the confidence of the training and all the confidence of what I had written and what I had visualized just came through my veins.
When you say action and actors actually start moving and the whole scene begins to unfold in front of you as you visualized it, is one of the greatest moments in my filmmaking life.
I got a call from somebody saying, I'm from this family and we lost our brother and our son, who's a filmmaker, and we have this award and we feel your film deserves it. And it moved me so deeply.
The courage of that family to actually try to immortalize that spirit and to institute an award and to give it to a first-timer is what makes this an extremely special recognition.
Make Srinivas get reborn in you, and then for them to treat you as their son is something which is very generous.
Gollapudi Srinivas Award, I consider it as a lucky charm of an award for me. So that goodness, that goodwill and that focus on the new filmmaker is something great.
They have given a new meaning to every filmmaker they have awarded, or those who are going to be awarded in due course of time.
I think more important than anything else, it's the first time that I felt that I was a part of a family.
Award ceremony, it reiterated the spirit behind the award, and one could sense the presence of this man whose legacy we were all carrying forward.
The award not only is it an honor, but I think it is something that will start a conversation within yourself.
It was truly a very moving experience for me, and one that I really cherish and hold very close to my heart.
Where Srinivas's vision, his culture, what he wanted to do in life became a gift for so many of us debut filmmakers. And being a mother today who's lost a child, I understand the enormous courage it takes to do that. That tragedy is not something that ends life. It gives birth to many new things.
அலையின் மேலே கலைஞன் போனா விட்டு போனாலும் நட்டு போனானே சில கனவுகள் இங்கே கலையின் காதல் கலைவதில்லை.